Hello guys, this is Rakesh Sir and I welcome you to the India's most comprehensive preparation platform, that is the BYJU'S Exam Prep, and I wish you all a very happy and a prosperous new year. Yes, it's 2023, it's first day of 2023 and hence it is the New Year's Day. On this New Year's Day, let us all take out few minutes. It's going to be a small session from my side. In this few minutes of time, let us talk something productive related to GATE, related in general to your preparation cycle, and related in general to your life, right? So let us get started quickly. So let me first of all brief you that what are the things that I'm going to cover up in this session. Number one, let us all wish each other together. Yes, let us spread that positivity. We'll start with positive wishes for each other, and then before we talk about do's and don'ts, let's talk about the learnings. And the learnings that I'm going to talk about is not the learnings of technical subject, not the learnings of GATE preparation, but the learnings in general, some human learnings that we must have learned from the past year or the past 2-3 years, right? And how that learnings is related to GATE preparation, how we can adapt ourselves, okay, for the upcoming year. And then I'm going to talk about the don'ts and do's. So better, we'll first start with the don'ts. What are 5 things you should necessarily avoid in the last month of GATE preparation, because it's just one more month for the GATE examination, or precisely 35 around days will be there, or 40 days for civil branch, right? And after knowing what are things not to do, if you're not doing it already, good yaar, balle balle. But there are some things which you must necessarily do, right? If you are doing it, again, it's a happy situation. But if not, there are some things that a GATE aspirant, as per my experience, as per my interaction with several toppers, there are some things that you must necessarily do, right? Let's get started. And first, as I told you, me along with the entire team of BYJU'S Exam Prep wishes all the student community, all GATE engineering aspirants, all engineers, all students a fantastic new year ahead. Yes, it's the 2023 and it's a new year to unfold new pages and start a new chapter in your life, because it's a new. So all new years, it's like new beginnings. Okay. Now, in case if you are a GATE 24 or GATE 25 aspirant, planning to prepare, so why just to plan? I think it's the right time. The new learnings, the new beginnings for you could be the preparation. Start implementing. You might have had thoughts, you might have had goals. Now you can start implementing a clear-cut strategy to crack the GATE examination. And if you are a GATE 23 aspirant, but I believe really for a GATE 23 aspirant, the real new year will come after the GATE examination, or most likely the happy new year will come after the results of GATE or ESE prelims, whatever your first target is immediately. But yeah, still, okay, we'll wait for that event, the GATE exam, ESE exam, their results. But because since time is very less, for a GATE 23 aspirant, it is necessary to know important measures in the last month, and that's what I'm also going to talk all about. Yes, guys. So I first of all request all of you to wish each other, just spread positive vibes all across, spread this happy new year message, so that we always necessarily, okay, we are into preparation mode. I know 31st night also I put on a session for you, I recorded a session for you, and I got a decent response from the students. So I got a message that yes, my dear students are very focused and preparing for GATE 23. Okay, but other than this preparation, just be joyful in the mind. Focus on preparation, but always mind should be happy even while you're preparing. Let us spread this positivity message. So drop your messages in the comment box, in the chat box, wherever you find suitable. Let us wish you also wish the entire student community a happy new year. And now, before we talk about the do's and don'ts, let's talk about some learnings from the past, especially past 2 to 3 years. The first message, the first major learning that we have all learned is, guys, health. Health is wealth, right? Especially from 2020, the entire world, and even including our nation, was badly struck by COVID. Okay, we recovered from first wave, then there was a severe second wave, then that went down, the third wave, and now recently we have started news that again there are bad situations in China. Right now we are all good, okay, but the message that we have got is, guys, if the health is fine, any wonders can be done. If you are fit, if you are fine, you can achieve GATE, ESE, or any of your goals, right? But if you're not into good shape, if you're not into good health, okay, of course, achieving anything would be difficult for you. So always take care of yourself, especially this is the last month. Okay, I suggest you don't go out much outside. Take care of yourself. Try to keep isolated mostly, so that, if you are into good health, you will be in a very favorable situation, because sometimes you have done lots of hard work for the entire month, but last 1 month, if you even have a 3 to 4 days of bad health, it's going to be really putting you down. A lot of demotivation will be there. So keep your health very safe. And another message that we have got from these health situations only, that yes, the first wave, second wave, all third wave, okay, we have all gone through all these phases. Okay, we have recovered from it. And now if you see this year, especially past 6 to 7 months, if you see across all festive times, be it Dashera, Diwali or the New Year Eve, every year fully crowded, people are celebrating, people are joyous. Yes, okay, our patience has paid off, and now we are feeling all right. Okay, and this also gives a very clear message to a GATE aspirant, to any aspirant of competitive examination, that yes, even in your preparation, there will be bad times. And even a preparation is always a challenging time, but there will be especially some bad times where you score low, where you're not able to understand the concept. But if you keep patience, you are the master, because this is the key where many students lose out. It's indirectly related to consistency. Many students are not consistent. 1 or 2 bad days, they will stop their preparation. They'll demotivate. Arey yaar, main bekar hu. No, if you have the patience, if you have kept the patience till now, keep the patience for another 30 to 40 days. The results will be in your favor, because you have done lots of hard work, I believe. Right, guys? So with this, let's talk about the do's and don'ts. Okay, the do's and the don'ts. Let's first talk about what not to do. Okay, let us learn what not to do, and then what to do if you may be already doing it. Well and good. Okay, so let me generalize don'ts and do's. First, let's start with something you should not do. 5 don'ts in the last 1 month of the preparation. Okay, so what are those don'ts? Starting with it. Number 1, very important, is to avoid new stuff. Many of you will not be focusing on revision and will be targeting just new stuff. But guys, this is a strict no in the last month. Yeah, if you feel that there is something very important, 1 or 2 topics which which is 100% going to produce the question. If you have missed that, maybe you can take up that, because you can give just maybe 10% time of the day to it. Or if there is something like, aptitude, which you have not studied, or maths, which you can manage with the revision in the last month, that you can do. But otherwise, a strict no to the new stuff. Whatever you have done is done. Okay, maybe you have done 100%, 90%, or even if you have done 70% till now, compromise with it. Okay, because in the urge to complete the remaining 30%, you will be spoiling your revision and you will be spoiling that 70%. 30% तो अच्छा नहीं होगा, क्योंकि last month में you will be not that strong learning new things because there's a lot of pressure. But वो 30% के चक्कर में you'll also spoil that 70%. So strict no to the new stuff. The second no is, especially overeating and oversleeping, because it's a cold weather also. बहुत easily घर में दिख जाता है कि blanket है, रजाई है, you just tend, you feel I'll take a 10-minute nap, but वो 10 minutes हो जाता है 2 hours of nap. Yeah, avoid, always have a minimum sleep. I have always suggested, even in my all of the previous sessions, you can see, I never tell to compromise with sleep. But how much? 6 to 7 hours, and especially it's the last month, so average 6 hours is enough. I don't say don't sleep or sleep 2 to 3 hours. Maintain 6 hours still, but it's not like you're sleeping 9 to 10 hours, and especially the weather is so tempting. That is why I'm raising the point. And many of you, you just enjoy food, but usually automatically what happens after overeating, you eat a lot of stuff, you feel lazy, you feel sleepy. Even if you don't sleep, you're so lazy that you are not able to concentrate much on the screen. Okay, so avoid, have a balanced diet, healthy diet in this last month. And very important, a strict no to the social apps. Should be totally blocked now. This is not required. This is not your stuff for the coming month. Strict no, just like, this bouncer. Don't allow it. Be so strict, be so strong there that you don't allow any of the apps into your mobile. I don't say you don't have an account, but at least deactivate the account or delete the apps. Okay, and not only these two, anything like maybe you're having Snapchat or etc. anything. Yeah, keep Telegram and stuff. That is okay, because that can help you in your preparation. Anything helping in preparation, Telegram, YouTube is okay. But things which doesn't help you in preparation, just 40 more days, avoid it. And especially say no to social gatherings also. Number 1 reason for social gathering no is that health factor also. But stay safe, stay isolated. And other than that, guys, whenever you go out, meet friends, go out and party, it's just a 1 or 2 hours of time killer right now. Okay, and then people talk also how your preparation is going. Okay, sometimes they make you demotivated, although you may be internally motivated. So strict no to social gathering. सबसे पहली बात तो time बहुत ज़्यादा खराब होगा. That is not required right now. A very strict no. एक एक कहावत होती है, अपनी पैर पे कुल्हाड़ी मारना. If you are still using the scientific calculator, you are doing that, spoiling your preparation. One side you're building up, your preparation. You're filling a jar with some water, but that jar has a leakage, and that can be this. It is spoiling your preparation, because if you're still practicing with the scientific calculator, trust me, you're going to lose a substantial amount of time. I'm not telling 1 or 2 minutes, but a big substantial amount of time when you're going to write down the GATE examination. So a clear cut no to it. Moving ahead to the next, no favoritism. Now guys, many of the students, they love some subjects. Your syllabus may be 10 to 12 subjects, but there may be 2 or 3 subjects which you love. Although you have completed other subjects also, most of the subjects, but still during the last time you keep revising, you keep giving the test of the subjects you love. But GATE is not about what you love. GATE is all about the entire syllabus. So guys, no favoritism, right? It's not like, there are 4 to 5 subjects and this is your favorite. You will always fix to that and you will disregard your unfavorite subject. No. GATE is about balancing all subjects. It's not about picking up your subject. It's not an interview where somebody is going to ask you, Arey Baba, tell me your favorite subject, usi ka question dunga. No. They have made the question paper and they have made it from all subjects, trust me. Of course, different subjects have different weightage. So your focus more should be on higher weighted subjects, but it's not like your favorite subject. So no favoritism should be there. Now, after these 5 don'ts, what are the 5 important do's? If you're already doing it, bale, no problem. But if you're missing out, let's see. Let's see what are those points which you should definitely be doing in the last 1 month of the GATE preparation. Is number 1, a focused revision plan. As I told you, first don'ts was, don't take lots of new stuff, because you have to have a solid revision, but not only a solid revision, a very focused and selective revision has to be there. You should know, as I just previously told you, you should know what are the subjects having the more weightage. Then you have to focus more there. Of course, at the same time, I told you favoritism means picking up your own favorite subjects only. But of course, you will be having some strong subjects, your favorite subjects. Don't disregard your unfavorite subjects. But of course, if you know that 3 subjects are your favorite, you are going to score from there, right? So, wahan pe bhi practice achhi karna, so that at least there are 3-4 subjects which are a strong area. That should always be in your grip. So have a focused revision plan. You give time to your favorite subjects also, but you give a plan for the core subjects, for your difficult areas, so that you score there as well. And then again, I've told you many times also that around 65% of the GATE syllabus will carry 90% of the questions. That's true generally for every branch. So if you now, this is the time I think you might have come to know. You have taken the guidance of faculties, you have taken some suggestions from your friends, you might have solved PYQs, you might have come to know what are some topics which are highly important. मतलब जहां से question आता ही है. So that is where focus should be more there. More practice there, more number of tests from that topic. That is what focus I mean about, right? There are some topics which are very less important. So the remaining 35% topics will produce only 10%. Just a 1 go through of revision, very quick, will be sufficient from then. So that is what focus is all about. Number 2, very, very important in the last month is n number of mock tests. At least, I think ideally right now, every alternate day you are going to write the mock test. Ideally, that means mock test in every 15 days. 15 mock tests in the month. Every mock test alternatively. So at least 15, if not 10. Once in 3 days, that you should really be doing. That's a practically achievable target. But ideally, if your syllabus is totally complete, your revision is also going perfect. So keep revising, and keep solving the mock test, enough number of mock tests. And if you feel that 1 or 2 subjects are really challenging you, so you can take up dedicated subject-wise test for those subjects. But mostly, no topic-wise or subject-wise tests are much required right now. Mostly mock tests are required, with the frequency of 1 in every 2 to 3 days. And with that mock test, of course, whatever online test series you are having will be automatically having the inbuilt scientific virtual calculator. Again, although it's also scientific, but that's a virtual in-screen calculator. The same calculator designed by TCS will be there in the GATE exam also. So just practice on that only. And not only in mock test, guys, even if you're doing regular practice other than mock test, whatever question you're solving, every single question, if you require a calculation, it should be done from this particular virtual calculator only. It's available on Android mobile phones. It's available on Google. Just, you may be mostly practicing on laptop as well. So just Google it up. You'll get the official link by the TCS and just practice on this one so that you're very familiar. You're familiar with each and everything. And let me tell you, If you don't know the memory features of it, please get used to it. I have taken sessions earlier on YouTube, and I'm planning one more session for this year aspirants. I'll very soon take a session on this calculator part as well. Especially if you are very familiar with the memory feature, then this is a powerful calculator with you. If you're not aware about the memory feature, then this looks like a dull and not a very friendly calculator, but it is actually very friendly if you are aware about the memory features. Number 3, now decision between short notes and detailed notes, right? Whether short notes is sufficient for revision or detailed notes. I'll just suggest you that if your subject is very strong and it's a low weighted subject, moderate weighted subject, high weighted, doesn't matter. But if it is strong for you, okay, you can just revise quickly through the short notes and focus more on the practice test and the PYQs. But if your subject is a core subject, a bit challenging subject for you, okay, a bit difficult subject for you, then I think, and that can be not many subjects, maximum 2 or 3 such subjects you have to highlight which are challenging for you. For that, you should revise from the detailed notes, okay, because their short notes will not be that comfortable for you, right? If all of your syllabus is very comfortable, then you can go for short notes, of course, totally, right? So you have to decide according to your own subjects, both having their own equal importance. Number 4, very important. I have suggested lots of time to do PYQs, and I think you must have done PYQs this time. If not, 100% do the PYQs. No chance of compromising it. But even if you have done the PYQs, include them in the revision cycle as well. Include them in the revision cycle as well, strictly. Okay, even though you have done, but still one more cycle is required so that you are super perfect in the PYQs. Let me tell you guys, suppose 1 week before the GATE examination, if I come to you or anybody comes to you and ask you, can you explain me this particular PYQ? And if yes, you are able to do that, any of the PYQ, at least 90% of the PYQs, right? Suppose you have solved 1000 PYQs, right? And more than 900 PYQs, you are able to explain it to anybody. It's not like you have done so many times, you have mugged up the formula. No. You have understood the concept. Maybe some questions you are able to solve it normally. Some questions you are not able to solve, but you have then understood the concept, referring to some videos or referring to the solution booklets available with you. Okay, but now you have understood and now you are in a position to solve it up and explain to somebody. And if you are able to do it for more than 90% of the questions 1 week before the examination, I guarantee you, your examination cannot be spoiled. 40 to 50 marks is in your pocket minimum. Rest depends on your practice, your speed, your accuracy. But if you are, just 1 week before the examination, again, I repeat, if somebody comes to you and you are able to handle and explain him, matlab you know that concept of each and every question, yeah, more than 90% of the PYQs, okay, then 40 to 50 marks is minimum in your pocket just by that, okay. Now, you're giving mock test or some subject-wise test, or you're solving PYQs, doing some random practice. What is one very important in the 5th do's is the strong analysis part. You are just solving, I told you, solve the mock test in every 2 to 3 days. But if you are just solving it, okay, and just looking into, okay, I got this many marks, next, I will solve, next, after 2 days again, I will solve. Guys, no, that is not the correct attitude. Per day, whatever day you are giving the mock test, don't count only 3 hours for mock test. It should be 4 to 4.5 hours. 3 hours for giving the mock test, remaining 1 to 1.5 hours, detailed analysis, especially for the questions you could not solve. Is there something I missed out in the question? If I don't know the concept, if the topic is totally unstudied, then discard it. But if it is one of your regular studied topic, still wrongly answered, so what is the concept you missed? Yeah, you have some incorrect formula, note down those. Okay, yeah, you have got some new technique of solving that question. Yeah, you have done calculation error. Strong analysis, and maintain a register for this analysis, right? Whatever learnings you have, write down. Last test, I committed 5 calculation mistake. If you write down, everybody observes their mistake, but when you write down, it is more hammered into the mind. Right, so that whenever you go to the next test, you will be recalling, yaar, पिछली बार तो 5 calculation error हुआ था, इस बार I have to be very much careful. That is what is very much important for you. So be very strong with the analysis part, be it your practice analysis or be it your mock test or anything. Very strong with the analysis part, right? Okay, one more thing, a small activity you can do on this day. That's just an option I'm giving you. Just write down some good things that you have learned this particular year. It can be anything, I've just not mentioned it. Write down the learnings that you have learned this year, be it your psychological learning, be it your technical learning, be it something related to GATE syllabus, be it something related to your mock test practice, yeah, be it something related to your life. If you have learned something really important this year, write down so that next year you don't incorporate that. And again, I'm telling you, this learning is not only respect to GATE syllabus or technical syllabus. Anything you have learned in life, any new message you have learned in life, any new thing your parents or friends have taught you, please do write down, okay, that this is what was not good with me last year, the mistake I've done, I've learned it. Next year, hope this doesn't happen and repeat with me. Okay, so maybe it's a 15 minutes activity, but I suggest you optional, but I suggest you do it. Okay, so that if something bad happened in the past year, that should at least not repeat in the upcoming year, right? Every time, each and every attempt should be to make your life smooth and smooth. Thank you guys. That's a small session from my side. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have gained at least some benefit from this particular session. Stay subscribed to BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel. Subscribe if you have not subscribed so that you get more updates, because guys, 3rd January, the entire team of ECEE, IN and Computer Science, yes guys, 3rd January, just in 2 days, we are all coming live, presenting the Maha Marathon for you. That's it guys. Bye bye. Thank you. Stay safe and take care of yourself.